reading and drawing maps. As this is a new chapter, so I welcome everyone to this chapter. This chapter leads children to the study of maps by observing surroundings. For that, they should have the understanding of signs such as right, left, front, back, above, below, south, east, west, etc., etc. And through this lesson, we will also be amazed that a vast area can be arranged in a small sheet of paper, which means maps. Okay, guys, let's try to start. So look at the picture, guys. Which map is the tourist examining? Yes, map of Kerala, right? Why is he doing so? Very good. To find out the way for traveling. So he is a traveler, right? Very good. So let us read a map, okay? You have already learned about the different districts and important places in Kerala in class 3rd, right? You remember that? Very good. Now examine the map shown below. We can see 14 districts, right? From Trivandrum to Kasaragod. So in different colors, boundaries we can understand. Then look at the index. What we can see there in index? What is the first? This airport showing with the image of aeroplane, right? Then state boundary, district boundary, harbor shown as a ship, then capital, then railway. Okay. What information did you find out? After looking this, what information did you find out? Now prepare a note on Kerala, including the information you collected. So friends, on observing this map, can you say how many harbors are there in Kerala? Harbor, harbor, port? Yeah, so what you want to do, you have to look at the image of a ship, where it placed. So you can count how many ships are there. So you can understand how many harbors. You ready? So I repeat my question. On observing this map, can you say how many harbors are there in Kerala? Yeah, very good. In Kerala, there are 2 harbors. They are in Ernakulam and Kozhikode districts. Very good. Then I am asking you next question, that districts without railway line. You look at the railway line going. So you have to say districts without railway line. Yeah, very good. Wayanad and Idukki. We can't see any railway line there, okay, right? Good. Then my next question to you, that districts having seashore. Kadal Theeramulla Jillakal. Yeah, very good. Trivandrum, Kollam, Alappuzha, Ernakulam, Thrissur, Malappuram, Kozhikode, Kannur and Kasaragod. Total 9 districts having seashores. Okay? Now prepare a note on Kerala, including the information you collected. So we can say that in Kerala there are how many districts? In Kerala there are 14 districts. They are Trivandrum, Kollam, Pathanamthitta, Alappuzha, Kottayam, Idukki, Ernakulam, Thrissur, Palakkad, Malappuram, Kozhikode, Wayanad, Kannur, Kasaragod. Can you say the capital? Yes, the capital of Kerala is Trivandrum. Arabian Sea on the west, Karnataka on northeast, and Tamil Nadu on southeast. There are airports in Trivandrum, Ernakulam and Malappuram districts in this map. All districts have got railway line except Wayanad and Idukki. 2 harbors are there on in Ernakulam and other in Kozhikode. Ernakulam is the industrial capital of Kerala. Okay friends, then you look at index in maps. You know, roads, railways, rivers, airport, etc. are represented in a map using generally accepted symbols and colors. The index tells us what each color and symbol in the map represents. Some of the symbols used in the map are shown below. We already discussed the symbols. Railway line we can see, airport, aeroplane picture we can see, harbor, ship picture, river, a blue with black lines we can see, tourist spot, an umbrella we can see the capital, a black spot we can see the district headquarters. There is a small black spot we can see the then bird sanctuary, we can see a bird picture there, right? So after seeing these imaginaries image, we have to understand there is an airport, there is a railway, there is a harbor. Do you understand? So in the place we can see the image. So look at the blue box. With the help of your teacher, collect information on the important rivers, tourist spots, bird sanctuaries and wildlife sanctuaries of Kerala. Now mark this information in the map of Kerala using appropriate symbols. So that is a very big task. So just to go through the first task. Important rivers of Kerala. Do you know how many rivers are there in Kerala? Yes, that's right. There are 44 rivers in Kerala. All but 3 originate in the Western Ghats. 41 of them flow westward and 3 eastward. Bhavani, Kabini and Pambar rivers flow eastward. Okay guys? അപ്പോൾ 44 നദികളാണ് കേരളത്തിലുള്ളത്. 3 നദികൾ ഒഴികെ എല്ലാം പശ്ചിമഘട്ടത്തിൽ നിന്നാണ് ഉത്ഭവിക്കുന്നത്. 41 നദികൾ പടിഞ്ഞാറോട്ടും 3 നദികൾ കിഴക്കോട്ടുമാണ് ഒഴുകുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ കിഴക്കോട്ട് ഒഴുകുന്ന നദികളാണ് ഭവാനി, കബനി ആൻഡ് പാമ്പാർ. ഓക്കെ. റിവർ ഫ്ലോവിങ് ടു ദ വെസ്റ്റ്. പടിഞ്ഞാറോട്ട് ഒഴുകുന്ന നദികളൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് നമുക്ക് പരിചയപ്പെടാം. പെരിയാർ, ഭാരതപ്പുഴ, പമ്പ, ചാലിയാർ റിവർ, ചാലക്കുടി, കടലുണ്ടി, അച്ഛൻകോവിൽ, കല്ലട, മൂവാറ്റുപുഴ, വളപ്പട്ടണം, ചന്ദ്രഗിരിപ്പുഴ, മണിമലയാർ, വാമനപുരം, കുപ്പം, മീനാച്ചിൽ, കുറ്റിയാടി, കരമന, ശിരിയ, കിരിയൻകോട്ടു, ഇത്തിക്കര, നെയ്യാർ, മാഹി, കീച്ചേരി, പെരുവമ്പ, ഉപ്പള, കരവന്നൂർ, അഞ്ചരക്കണ്ടി, തിരൂർ, നീലേശ്വരം, പള്ളിക്കൽ, കല്ലായി, കോരപ്പുഴ, മോഗ്രാൽ റിവർ, കാവായ്പുഴ, താണിക്കുടം, മാമം, തലശ്ശേരി റിവർ, ചിത്തിരിപ്പുഴ, രാമപുരം, അയിരൂർ, മഞ്ചേശ്വരം പുഴ. These rivers are flowing to the west. Okay. Then let's know about Periyar. Periyar is the longest river in Kerala, having 244 kilometer length. So this is the longest river in Kerala. 244 kilometer length. Most number of hydroelectric projects and dams are located on the Periyar river among the rivers of Kerala. Then let's see important tourist spots. Okay. Trivandrum. In Trivandrum we can say Neyyar, Vizhinjam, Kovalam, Varkala, Pepara, Ponmudi. In Kollam, Shenduruni, Ashtamudi Lake, Palaruvi, Shastam Kota, Tenmala. In Pathanamthitta we can say Aranmula, Shabarimala, In Alappuzha, we say that Alappuzha beach, Vembanad lake, etc. In Kottayam, Kumaragam, Vagaman, etc. In Idukki, Thekadi, Munnar, Anamudi, Iravikulam, Chinnar. In Ernakulam, Fort Kochi, Tattekadu, Kaladi, Waipin Island, Aluva. In Thrissur, Adirapalli, Guruvayur, Cheruduruthi, Peechi, Valani, Valachal. In Palakkad, Nelliyambadi, Parambikulam, Palakkad Fort and Malambula. In Malappuram, Kottakkal, Nilambur, Kottakkunnu and Tirur. In Kozhikode, Peruvannamudi, Kuttiyadi, Bepur Harbour, Kunyali Marakkar Memorial, Kappad Beach and Kallai, Tusharagiri, etc. etc. Okay. Then Wayanad, Muthanga Wildlife Sanctuary, Edakal Caves, Thovilpatti, Wayanad Heritage Museum, Pukkode Lake, etc. In Kannur, Payambalam, Muzhapilangadu, Kannur Fort, Aralam, Talasheri Fort, Erimala, Paithalmala, Kannavam. In Kasaragod, Bekal Fort, Ranipuram, etc. Okay, guys. So these are a short in sight. Okay, then look at the textbook. Sketching the classroom. Children decided to draw the sketch of their classroom. 4 of them stood at the 4 sides of a table. Placing a paper on the table, they started sketching. Write your names at the top of the paper. Also mark the right side, left side, top and bottom. Reminded Abhi. At that time, teacher came there and said, don't forget to draw the door, windows, benches, tables and the blackboard of the class. When they finished the sketch, they proudly showed it to the whole class. The other children were surprised. For different sketches of the same class, why were the sketches different? Can't everyone draw the sketch of the classroom in the same way? So friends, do you listen to the conversation between the class teacher and her students? They decided to draw a sketch of their classroom. What are the things to be considered for this? Make headings that you want to draw, right? Then, have directions. Then, use symbols. Then, mark important places by symbols. Okay, then, you should draw the sketch in such a way that the northern part should be at the top of the paper. That is very, very important. The top of the map on the wall indicates north, right? The symbol is used to show the directions. With the help of this symbol, we can find out the other directions also. Which is the northern part of your classroom? You should draw the sketch in a way that the northern part should be at the top of the paper. Now mark the south, east and west correctly. Draw the sketches using the following symbols. T for table box, D for door, W or window, B blackboard, then B for bench. Okay. So can you see a model here? So friends, you also draw the sketch of your school classroom or your house room, your room. Okay. Okay friends, then finding out the directions. We try to know the directions easily by looking at the sun. Look at the picture. She is telling, wow, the rising sun. So my left hand side is the north. So we all know that from where the sun is rising up. Sun rises in the east. So this girl telling, the rising sun. So my left hand side is the north. So finding out the direction easily by looking at the sun, right? So observe the picture. How does Lena find out the directions? By looking at the rising sun. To which direction is Lena facing? East. Very good. Then which directions is indicated by Lena's right hand? South. Very good. Then which direction does her shadow fall? West. That's very good. That's right. How can we know the directions when the sun is not seen? That is a very good question. Can you tell me? Yeah, the Mariner's compass, you know. The Mariner's compass is an instrument used to find out directions. You know vadakku nokki yantram? Yeah, there is a magnetic needle at the center of this instrument. This needle always points in the north-south directions. The specially marked end of the needle indicates north. We can mark the four directions, keeping the Mariner's compass at the center of the classroom. Sketch of a school. So look at the picture. This is the sketch of Nandana school. Find out the following from the sketch. On which direction of the school is the state highway? North. Very good. On which direction of the cooking shed is the well? Oh, that's right. East. On which direction of the cooking shed is the well? That is, you said. Then on which direction of the flag post is the stage? Yeah, that also east, right? Very good. Draw a sketch of your school in the environment area. That's your duty. Okay, friends? So should mark the directions, finding out the places of building well, sheds, parking shed, flag post and office. You can make it. Preparation of suitable symbols. So you have to find suitable symbols. Marking boundaries. So you have to make a boundary, road, ground, our school buildings and vehicle spot. Tree spot, everything you have to find and draw. Marking of boundaries is very important. Hence, you could try to draw a sketch of a school. Okay? Then look at Sanal's panchayat. Sanal's school is in Anara panchayat. Observe the picture and try to understand the things. Anara Gram Panchayat is a boundary. We can see Idattara Panchayat, Periyapuram Panchayat, Tamil Nadu, and other things. If we look at the index, we can see there road, school, river, field, public well, all are spotted with symbols, right? So try to answer the following questions. Can you see this picture? Anara Gram Panchayat. So try to answer the following questions, okay? Find out the words through which the rivers flow. Which are the words that shares their boundaries with Tamil Nadu? What you want to do that you have to finding out these answers and list the peculiarities of each word. Okay? So we can see from this picture north, south, west, east and all, right? Then Idattara Panchayat, boundaries of Anara Panchayat, we can see Idattara Panchayat, Periyapuram Panchayat, the right side, Tamil Nadu. Then Cheralapuzha Panchayat and all. We can see index road as a red line, school as a school building, river as a black spots, then paddy field, then public well. Okay, so Sanal's panchayat, you have to study the map of Anara panchayat and list the peculiarities. List the peculiarities of each word. Word number 1, peculiarities of the word already mentioned there. Peculiarities of word, first one shares border with Tamil Nadu. That's right? Has a public well, has a school, has a river. So that is enrolled in word number 1, right? Then can you tell me word number 2? Yes. Shares border with Tamil Nadu. Same as word number 1, right? Very good. Then, yes, has paddy cultivation there, right? Then, has a river. Yes, has a road. Has a public well. Very good. Then, what about word number 3? Yeah, shares border with Tamil Nadu. Same as word 1 and 2. Then, yeah, there is a school, right? Yeah, okay, word 3 has a school. Then, yeah, word 3 has a public well. Yeah, shares border with word 3, 4 and 5. Very good. Then what about word number 4? Yeah, word number 4 has a river, has a bridge, has a road, shares border with words 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10 and 11. Very good. Then what about word number 5? Yeah, has a road, shares border with words 6, 4 and 3. Very good. Then what about word number 6? Yes, shares border with Charalapura panchayat, right? Yes. Then, yeah, has a public well, shares border with words 5, 4, 7 and 8. Very good. Then what about 7? Yeah, has a river, has a paddy cultivation, shares border with Charalapura panchayat, words 6 and 8. Very good. Then what about 8? Has a river, shares border with words 4, 6, 7, 9 and 10. Very good. Then 9. Has a school, has a public well, shares border with Idathara panchayat, Periyapuram panchayat, ward 8 and 10. Then what about ward 10? Yeah, it has a road, shares border with Periyapuram panchayat ward. Panchayat wards 4, 8, 9 and 11. Very good. Then what about 11? The last word? Yeah, it has a public well, it has a road, shares border with Periyapuram panchayat wards 1, 2, 4, 8 and 10. Very good, guys. So, you are really impressed. Okay, friends. Then you will have a very interesting activity. It is my district. Identify your district from the map of Kerala. We all know that. Which is our district? Yeah, Malappuram, right. Now, mark the following in the map of your district. And you have to check which are the neighboring district headquarters, tourist centers, rivers, and other major things, and what else can we mark and everything. Okay, so this is an assignment, don't forget it. Anyhow, let's see what is a map. Okay, definition we can give. We can present the peculiarities of a large area on a paper, right? Such a representation of a geographical area is called a map. Do you understand? So, a map is a representation of a geographical area. That is called map. So, that's all today, guys. So, we will discuss. If you have any doubts, we will discuss later. So, this is the end of this chapter. Thank you.